Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm sure you all remember the 2012 talk and what was going on at the time. This movie, 2012, apparently released in 2009. I can remember when I was in high school, everyone talking about it and everyone discussing 2012, and people were all riled up about it and saying, if it does happen, I hate it, but at least let me graduate first, stuff like that. They were making statements about it, and then I asked, "Do you really believe that?" to one of the classmates. He went, "Nah," but he was researching the whole Mayan stuff and all of that. The Mayan long count calendar, 13 buck tune, and 25, the cycles, all this stuff that happened that they had in their calendars. But do you ever look in the world around you and feel like, now I can't say that it was 2012 when it happened, but or 13, but it was around 2015 that we seem to have turned into just Bizzaro-World. You know, Bizzaro-World. Like, what's right is wrong and wrong is right. What is good is bad and bad is good. And you look at people and it's almost like they've forgotten how to be. In some places, not all places. I mean, you've got people. There are different ethnicities and races and groups that are just go out of their way to be nice to me or my mama, and I treat others with kindness and respect. When I'm out or around, when I'm somewhere, I try to open the door for someone or let them ahead of me or help them out, whatever. But I felt pretty horrible the past couple of days with the darkness, depression, anxiety, and I figured it's something to do with frequencies or something going on, because I have felt the my brain chemistry has completely been off. But the fact that it's almost as if we have, I know we shift realities, I know reality shifts happen, I know, you all know, I know is what the channel's partially about. That's how this channel started. That's how it came about. But the ME. But it's almost like you woke up one day in 2015 or so, it seemed that way, and suddenly we were in a politically driven world. We were in a world of, if you're a Republican, I hate you. If you're a Democrat, I hate you. If you voted this way or that way, I hate you. If you believe this way, I hate you. If you're a Christ believer, get out. You can just get out. South Park reference there. We don't take kindly to people who don't take kindly around here. Wait a minute. That's like the Dems in a, did what the Dems are pretty much in a that's like them in a nutshell. We don't take kindly to people that don't take kindly around here. Wait a minute. That means we don't take kindly to ourselves. There's an old communist statement that said, basically, I'm going to paraphrase it, but it's like saying, do the very thing that you accuse the others of doing. And by accusing them of doing it, basically you turn around and do it yourself without them knowing it, and then suddenly you make it happen. The very negative thing that you said you were against, you do it yourself. And the whole com/soc agenda that you see is spreading, and I don't understand it. We've seen the failed tactics. Venezuela is one example. We've seen the failed nations that took that on, and the people were only limited to supply. They only allowed this, that, or the other. They're allowed to have a limited amount of milk, bread, eggs, basic goods, beans. Hold on, stop the alarm. But it's like we're heading into a bizarro world. And when that happened, I can't say exactly, but it feels like I think Jay Chris brought this up back when Jay Chris had his channel. But It's like we went into Bizzaro-World, and now everyone is just politically divided. It's a politically driven, hate-filled society where the darkness and evil seems to reign supreme and pushing its agenda. And I know not everything is cut and dried, and not everything is like, this is particularly bad, this is particularly good, all of these people are bad, all these people are good, you're good and you're bad specifically. No, I know that's not, you can't put all the apples in the same bunch. Just like one good apple can rot the whole, one bad apple can rot the whole bunch, one good apple can change the understanding of an entire group and their consciousness and pave way for the better. But I just feel like something happened where, I know there's an old, if you look up the blue and red Kachina prophecy, there's a Native American Indian prophecy that says, I think it's the Hopi, that the portals of old will open up, and because they've opened this up, you're pretty much in Bizzaro-World. Creatures of old are back, things of the past, present, future, all just collapsing on each other. And whether it be CERN, whether it be scientific experiments, or the times in which we live, or magic, dark, evil, dark spells, whatever the heck you want to, occult means hidden. And what they're doing is using hidden knowledge and their science that they are using. There's good science and bad science, but they're using what they're doing for the negative. But what happened? Why are we, it's like people are, you remember NPCs, non-programmable characters, it's like people are completely filled with hate or have a soulless expression, and they just want to start trouble everywhere you look. When I was young and when I was younger, we didn't hate people based on how they voted or what they believed. We didn't hate them. We just carried on about our life. Next time we hoped that it would go differently. 4 years later, whatever. But now you see an evilness in one side, and there's evil in both sides, but believe me, there's evil in both sides of the political spectrum, and all sides of the political spectrum. How do you know a politician's lying? Usually when they speak, when they open their mouth. But when did it become such a hate-filled thing? This is the way it's got to be, or you're pure evil. When did that happen? When did that major shift happen to the point where it feels like we're in Bizzaro-World, where everyone has gone completely insane, and all these PC people and hate-filled people? All right, that's all my talk right now. Much love, peace. When did we shift? When did this world we live in become that way? Peace. Signing out. When did it happen? When did it happen for you?